won that year election. The same thing goes for 2019 Nigerian presidential election. As you can see that in the 2015 we have 67 million registered voters now. It increased to 82 million the following election, which means you can see that there is a very huge gap from 67 million registered voters. You can see that over um, 15 million voters joined them. Over 15 million voters uh, joined the total number of registered voters. You can see huge total accredited voter this time around, total valid votes. Like you can see that the difference is clear. In 2015, for valid vote, we have, I think, oh, we have 29 million. For 2019, you can see that it drops um, over like 0.2 million um, votes. So you can see that the changes between these 2 years, the gap is not that much. While we have for registered voters in 2015, we have about 800,000. Now, for 2019, we have over 1 million rejected voters, rather, rejected votes that didn't count at all. You can see that for 2015, we have over 800 now. The gap for 2019 is much, which means we have high volume of votes that were rejected during that year. Well, according to our data set, um, this is what we have. So we can see Kano still has the one of the top states with their vote casted. Like we have citizens in Kano that came out to vote that year. Over close to 2 million. You can see 1.9 million voters. We have for Castina, Kaduna, we are from other states like that. You can see in 2019 the votes in Lagos dropped. Now let's check what we have in 2015. We have 1.4 million, close to 1.5, yeah? Now for 2019, from close to 1.5, it dropped to 1.1, or let's say close to 1.2. You can see that there is a kind of a drop in the northwest. People don't turn out. Um, People didn't really vote during this 2019 in Lagos. And as you can see, these are the list. Uh, According, you can see that at the end of the day, the total votes that counted for APC was 15 million, while we have for PDP 11 million. So the difference is clear. And same thing happened in 2019. Um, the sum of votes casted in Northwest still has the highest number. Look at it here, 8 million. Why North Central followed this time around? I think the for 2015 it wasn't North Central, it was South South with 5 million. But for 2019, North Central followed. Northwest still has the number one total voters. Or let me say total vote casted. Then North Central followed in 2019. You can see I have my state for APC. I have for Borno now. We have okay for Kaduna. We have close to 1 million for APC and PDP. So you can see that the difference is clear. So these are the reports we have for these two presidential election. You can see that for APC now percentage, for total percentage of votes, PDP has 1.6. You can see APC has 1.8. The difference is huge. It's huge. So I just wrote down some few insights, not to waste so much of our time. So these are my few insights I did use from this election. I said All Progressive Congress APC has won two elections consecutively. So that was the present regime, which is um, the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari, APC has won these two elections consecutively. 2015 they won it. 2019 they also won it. Now, number two, I said Kano State has the highest number of voters. True. I've seen from this data we had um, predictions, we can see that Kano State has the highest number of voters. No doubt, no doubt. Close to 2 million voters in that place. Man, that was huge. Now, I said the following states, which are these Kano, Katsina, Kaduna, Bauchi, Jigawa, has the highest vote count in these elections. Like according to the map and the field map, we have the numbers of votes um, that counted in these few states is very, very, very huge, very huge. And I said, number four says Lagos is the most populated city in the northwest geopolitical zone, but had less voters who participated in this election. Even with that, with respect to how we have, I think, as at then, the total population in Lagos in 2015 and 2019, if I'm not mistaken, it's close to 11 million. And you can see that the amount of people that turned out to vote was less, was very, very, very low, which is bad, which is very, very bad. They said Lagos is hmm, is a commercial, it's a commercial city, so we have this huge amount of population in Lagos. The same thing we have in Kano and some other northern part of the country. Lagos is one of the most populated states in northwest geopolitical zone. The next one says the most voted geo zone is northwest. This throughout these two elections, I give kudos to the northwest people. I mean, which the people like the Yorubas. These are the northwest people: Lagos, Ibadan, Ondo, Osun, Kwara State, um, Kogi. I mean, the most voted. These are the people that really came out to vote during these two elections, like this geopolitical zone. So the next one says, according to statistics, APC has an edge in the northwest, north central, northeast, while PDP has an edge in southwest, southeast, and south south. So, according to this insight, like just as if the two parties, like they just had their stand or their hedge, an advantage in 3-3 geopolitical zone, like you take three, let me take three. So northwest has like northwest, north central, northeast. Let me just say the northerners are really they are the APCs. They are the ones that really voted for APC, while the southern and the southerners and the westerners are the ones that really um, love or that voted for PDP. So the two parties just share. You take three, I take three. You rule in the north, while I rule in the east, or I rule in the southwest. So can you see that this is very, these are very funny insight, man. So these are the few things that have been happening. Hmm, for the two um, previous election we've had in Nigeria. So, like the last one I have here said, we have seen drastic change in registered voters for from over 67 in 2015 and to 7 million voters in 2019, respectively. You can see that there are huge amount of registered voters, like the difference in 2015 we have 67. Now in 2019, which I believe in this coming election, we're going to have huge amount of, if we're not going to be having over 100 million of voters. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. Okay, so we can see these are my few insights, and I only have a recommendation. Now We all know that the presidential and the National Assembly election is coming up on the 25th. You can see the date here, 25th February 2023. So, my fellow Nigerians, um, please, I'll just say one thing I will recommend to each and every one of us is that come out and vote. Like I wrote here, dust your voter's card and vote. You don't want to sit back at home and just watch behind your TVs or just watch from your comfort zone and just like let them do it. No, you really want to see a change in government. You want to see a change in Nigeria. You have to come on and vote. Save this date and let your vote count. You don't want to miss out on this. We've been talking about change for decades, for years, and you really want to be a testifier of this change. You have to come out and vote. Your vote has to count. Come out, vote for the right person, vote for the right government, so we can experience this change together. We can experience this better Nigeria together. So don't sleep on it. You don't want to snooze. You don't want to waste your time after getting your voter's card, striving, still struggling. You don't want to still sit back and just look how they do their thing and let me just watch how they do their thing. No, you have to be part of this. You really have to be part of this. You have the right to vote. So let it count. Save the date once more and do not forget 25th of February 2023, we're going to be voting for our president and the person we want in power and the National Assembly election. So thank you guys, and watch out for my subsequent reports. Um, and I will say that this coming election, I'm going to be giving some analysis, some insight, and predictions on what you should expect. So watch out and stay tuned um, um, to this platform or this yeah, whatever this is. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be dropping some links and all that. So watch out, and I remain Israel Ayola, um, your data analyst. All right. So thank you guys once again, and stay blessed. Peace out.